Hey WCHS, I'm Bailey Anderson, and this is Allison Tyndall.
Don't touch that remote because we'll be right back with the final normal edition of WCTV this year.
Man, Allison, I can't believe this year is almost over. I mean, don't you think it feels like it just began?
Yeah, I really do. It feels like just yesterday I walked through these doors on the first day of school, and now summer's almost here. Bailey, what are your plans for the summer?
Well, Allison, I just can't get enough of school. So this year, I'm enrolling in some summer classes. Here's Kelsey to tell you more about how you can stay sharp on your skills this summer.
For some students, summer is not just a fun time to hang out with friends and family, but it's a time when you can take classes that are not given during the school year. Summer classes aren't only there if you need help in a subject, but they're there to give you extra credits. For those of you who are interested in summer classes, here's Mrs. Osaby for the 411. Why do students take summer classes?
Well, we have two categories of summer classes. We've got some credit recovery summer classes where kids, if they for some reason flunked a semester of a required class, English, science, or history, they can make up that at least one semester. Then we also have enrichment classes for those kids that just are looking for something more to do in the summer and like school and want to do something that we aren't able to offer during the school year.
So now that you've decided that summer school is the choice for you, now you have to decide what classes you want to take, and do they even offer the classes? Here's the list of classes being offered this summer. What classes will you be offering this summer?
Well, for the credit recovery, we've got actually English 9 both semesters, English 10 both semesters, and English 11 both semesters. Mrs. Hanson has a curriculum set up that students can actually take any of those classes. In science, we've got general science first and second semester and biology first and second semester where they can do either of those four, but again, only one semester course at a time. And then history, it's U.S. history or world studies. And again, a semester, whether it be first or second semester. And those classes go from June 2nd to July 11th because they have to meet about 60 hours for the semester credit. Then the other classes, I have to cheat here. Mr. Manson is teaching a natural resource management class. Mrs. Hanson's teaching a college prep English class. And Mrs. Garvey has a drama class for the enrichment classes.
Wow, that's a lot of classes being offered. There's so much information about all the classes, but what do all the students do in the classes, and how long do they last? I'll just ask all the wise teachers that are offering these courses. How do the classes operate during the summer?
Well, they're a little bit different than we do during the school year. We meet for 2 hours a day, 5 days a week for 6 weeks, and you basically have to get an entire semester's worth of work done in 6 weeks.
Last year was my first experience with summer enrichment classes. I taught a class called Drama 1, and we had a lot of fun with it. We did drama games, we studied some Shakespeare, we did Macbeth, we studied some films, older films, and we just had a great time. So this year, some of the kids came up to me and asked me if we could do it again. And I went to the guidance office and asked, and they said, yeah, let's just call it Drama 2. And so I've got some former students coming back, and I've got some new students, and we'll be doing some of the same things. We'll be doing different games, drama games, and we'll be studying a different Shakespearean play. And I think we'll have a great time. It lasts for 2 weeks in the summer. It goes from 8 to 2 in the afternoon. So we get our 60 hours in the 2 weeks, and we're done. So I'm looking forward to it.
Well, I teach two different kinds of classes in the summer. I teach summer enrichment class, college prep, where you can come and take college prep during the summer, which frees up your schedule so that you can then take Composition 1 and Composition 2 in your senior year. So that helps to free up students' schedules. And then I also teach summer school English, which is for students who haven't earned all of the credits that they need toward graduation. Depending on the class, depends on what it's like. Like college prep is just like a regular class. They come They take notes, they take tests and whatever, just like they would in school, except that about half of what we do is done online. So they post their homework in an online environment. They have book discussions in an online environment. Summer school is also a lot like a face-to-face class, because even though I have people in there getting credit for English 9, English 10, and English 11. I've created a class that covers the standards and benchmarks for all of those so that we can all study the same book together and we can all do some of the same writing assignments. But when we're not working together, they work individually on stuff that's appropriate for their level.
Well, should I go to the pool every day and eat a lot of food, or should I get some of my high school credits out of the way? I'm Kelsey Webster reporting for Wctv, and I have some major decisions to make.
Well, Kelsey, I know I'm going to the pool this summer, unlike Bailey over here. So if staying in school this summer just isn't cool with you, there's another option of taking online courses from the comfort of your home. Take a look with Jacob.
Jacob, how many times have I told you this is a WCTV, not study hall?
Yeah, Kristen, I know, but seriously, I'm hooked on this online course.
What are you talking about, Jacob?
Well, since I'm in college prep this year, and this is the first time this class has been offered online.
They offer classes online?
Here, Kristen, I'll show you the basics. First, you must come to the high school homepage. Next, on the left-hand side, you must click on Online Courses. Following that, you must click the Login button. Type a username and password in, and hit Login. For college prep, you must click the English, and then down to college prep. Okay, so Kristen, I showed you how to work the program, but Ms. Osby can give some information on what the program's really about. What online courses do Webster City students take now?
Right now, the last few years, Webster City High School students have had the opportunity to take online courses through Iowa Central Community College. That's who our sharing agreement is. If there's a course that we don't offer here or is not being taught live with an instructor.
What online classes can we look for in the future?
Even starting next year, I think we'll be having a few more online courses available.
What is the criteria for a student to take an online course?
Well, the criteria right now will be determined or in the future.
This online class is just so easy. I might try to take all my classes online. Well, this is Jacob McBride reporting for WCTV, and I gotta work on my homework.
Thanks, Jacob. I'm really glad to see that Webster City is keeping up with all the new technology and online courses.
As you all know, seniors only have 4 days left of high school, and they will soon begin a new chapter in their lives, college.
Transitioning to new classes and dorm life is a big change and takes a lot of preparation. Here's Rachel Hostetler with the lowdown on what the seniors need to do to get ready for college.
Man, it's so great to be a senior. Don't have to worry about teachers or homework or any of that.
Are you sure, Hannah? Don't you have to get your medical shops updated, make a budget for the hidden costs, and even buy supplies for your dorm?
What was that first one? Did you say shots?
So the vaccines that you need to worry about before you go to college are, of course, you'll come in for a physical and we'll review all of your normal vaccines that you should have had already in school. But the big ones are going to be one called Menactra, which is a meningitis vaccine. Likewise, a condition called whooping cough that is now mixed in with a tetanus booster that you usually get at age 15, but if you haven't had it yet, you're going to want to get it before college. Some other ones to consider are hepatitis B vaccine and then the flu vaccine, which again is a condition that spreads very rapidly. And for the girls, there's one called Gardasil, which is against human papillomavirus, which is a sexually transmitted disease that can cause not only genital warts, but it also unfortunately causes cervical cancer.
Remember, the sooner you get your shots updated, the better. Your medical updates can cost you, but you may be wondering what else you'll end up paying for. To survive college, you have to be prepared for those hidden costs. It's important to figure out a budget before you get to college. Hidden costs can include your cell phone bill, a computer, gas prices, parking tickets, groceries, textbooks, a gym membership, and even clothes.
In order to manage my money for college, I'm going to buy the things I need instead of everything I want.
When it comes to college budget, I'd say get a part-time job.
My advice would be to start planning early, find out what scholarships you might qualify for, how many times you can apply for them, Make sure you have a good cash reserve ready for unexpected expenses when you get off to school.
Along with these costs, you need to be prepared to buy supplies for your dorm. Most dorms have community showers, so remember to bring a robe, flip-flops, and a small waterproof basket to carry your toiletries. If you plan on furnishing your dorm, look for inexpensive, lightweight furniture because you may be moving again before you know it.
Some things I'm bringing to my dorm are probably a TV, Xbox, some macaroni and cheese, frozen pizzas, a bed.
I'm going to bring a TV, magazines, my skateboard, my lava lamp, and clothes.
It does look like I have a lot to plan for. Budgeting, shots, dorm furniture.
Well, I'm Rachel Hostetler reporting for Wctv, and I gotta go help Hannah pick out her new drapes.
Good luck with those drapes, Hannah. Being that this is the last normal edition of Wctv this year, this unfortunately means that this is the last time you will see me or Allie on the set.
But don't fret. With each new year comes a new great staff of talent. With the new faces of next year's WCTV, here's Jesse.
WCTV has a reputation of choosing the best and brightest to represent our school. Mr. Niggemeyer has a selection process that, although isn't always perfect, has proven very, very efficient.
Pretty simple. Hopefully students take broadcast fundamentals and learn how to write scripts and story designs and how to edit video and do the things they need to do to be on the air. In a perfect world, we get our staff out of there every year, but some years there's not enough students, so we don't get them. So we have to go out and recruit students to fill the spaces that we don't get from broadcast fundamentals, and I rely on the student directors to help me with that because they know the student body better than I do. So they go out and find people and we talk to them and see if they want to be part of WCTV. Hopefully it comes through broadcast fundamentals, but doesn't always work that way. So we do get students out of the student body. It's pretty much the way it works.
One of the questions these recruits are asked is, what are your goals for the upcoming WCTV year? This simple question establishes dedication, which you're going to need if you're going to make it through the entire year. So, what are your goals for the upcoming WCTV year?
My goals are to get all my features done on time and to pass.
Well, I have one passion that burns deep within my loins, and that is to be a network anchor.
It takes hard work to accomplish everything you want to in WCTV, and nobody knows like the experts. Some students have been in WCTV 2 or even 3 years and know exactly what it takes. What advice do you have for incoming WCTV students?
The advice I'd give is just make sure you just get your stuff done on time. The quicker you start it, the quicker you're going to get it done, and the more time you have to just take your time and do it right. You're not as hurried as you usually would be if you wait till the last minute.
Don't write your script on a napkin.
Now we know how Mr. Niggemeyer chooses his students, what it'll take for the WCTV students to be able to make it through the year, and what the WCTV students are dedicated to. I'm Jesse Hansen for WCTV.
See you next year.
Yeah, see you then. I can't wait to get to know my new WCTV family next year.
Stay tuned for next Wednesday for the senior show, and good luck to the track teams at districts and the soccer teams at their tournaments.
That brings us to the end of Season 9 of WCTV. So it looks like this is goodbye forever.